All right, U.S. lawmakers are growing increasingly concerned about the possibility of an $85 billion AT&T Time Warner merger that could create a major shift in American media. Many believe that this deal raises significant antitrust issues and would hurt competition within the industry and thus consumers, especially after Comcast acquired NBC Universal back in 2009. Well, both the Trump and Clinton campaigns, they both weighed in on the big merger over the weekend, agreeing that the deal raises regulatory questions that need to be addressed. Watch them here.
As an example of the power structure I'm fighting, AT&T is buying Time Warner and thus CNN, a deal we will not approve in my administration because it's too much concentration of power in the hands of too few.
We've got to get to the bottom of them. Generally, pro-competition and less concentration, I think, is generally helpful, especially in the media.
All right, joining me right now with his thoughts on whether or not it actually happens and what the future of media is in this new environment, MediaTech Capital Managing Partner Porter Bibb. Good to have you here, Porter.
Great to be
here.
Good
to see you. All right. Wow, you've been talking about these deals with me for quite some
time. For a long time.
And this is one that you thought could potentially be on the table.
I go all the way back to AOL Time Warner 15 years ago.
That one didn't do so well.
No.
But do you think this deal goes through despite what we're seeing in the market today?
It's going to take a long time, and it's going to get very, very rigorous regulatory overview. FTC, Justice Department, probably some members of Congress are going to call for a committee hearing. FCC, because AT&T is a regulated telecom, but it will get through because it's a vertical merger. It's not a horizontal merger. They're not taking any competition out of the picture. It's a defensive measure for both AT&T and Time Warner because media is in a state of volatility. You see it everywhere.
Oh, I see. I was just telling viewers this on Friday. My kids will get very annoyed and frustrated if they have to watch a commercial because to them, you know, they should be able to watch whatever. I get 6, 6, and 4, and they should be able to watch whatever show they want on demand. The concept of, you know, surfing channels almost doesn't even exist to them. Well,
you've got linear television is losing viewers every minute. And the telecoms, the wireless, whether it's AT&T or Verizon or Sprint or T-Mobile or anybody else, they have got no place to grow. They're mature businesses, and they get one source of revenue, the subscription rate from the users of their phones. By putting content in, they can get subscription revenue and advertising revenue. And advertising is going to shift from linear to digital very quickly.
Okay, so content. That's what's critical in this environment. Distribution no longer really plays a role. I mean,
well,
because you can kind of get it anywhere.
You have to have a smart pipeline. It has to be wireless. It has to be digital, and it has to be efficient. And one of the real losers in this deal is going to be Comcast and next Charter Time Warner Cable, because they're old media, they're cable, and cable is going to give way to super fast high Wi-Fi and 5G telecom distribution. So let
me ask you this. I mean, in light of this one, and you say consumers would not get hurt by this?
No, I don't think so, because the regulators are going to say to AT&T, you may have all this content, HBO, for instance, you're not going to be able to charge your competition, the other guys in the space, more for HBO than you charge your own customers.
Okay, so what's next? If we assume this one happens,
you're going to see
CBS up for grabs?
CBS is going to combine with Viacom first because the Redstone family wants that to happen.
Okay,
and then
so CBS, Viacom, watch for that. Yeah. The shares are trading down today, perhaps in reaction to everybody getting nervous about
look at the distributors in the tech. You have Google with YouTube. That's not going to cut it. They might pick up. They might buy CBS Viacom. You get a movie studio and some networks.
Okay.
You have not just Google, but you have Amazon, and everybody knows that Apple was looking hard at Time Warner and backed away. Well, Apple TV is nothing if it doesn't have content. They bought content in the music business and is paying out really handsomely. They will buy somebody in the content provision area.
So, you know, if I'm an investor looking at this space right now in the media space, is this an attractive space to be in? Because if you're a content provider, there's a shot you might get acquired.
That's right. I think it's ironic that Time Warner's share price is down it's down almost over 20 points right now, and it's a really good buy. It may take you 12 months to collect, but it's a
good buy. All right, it's going to happen. Porter says it. Thanks so much, Porter Bibb.